My name's Pat Woods. I'm the Director of Religious Education at Abraham Lincoln Unitarian Universalist Congregation in Springfield, Illinois. And with my spousal unit,
Hello.
George Marshall, I'm here today with your Time for All Ages. Now, we decided of all the things we could talk about today, one of the best things to talk about would be trying new things, because you love that, don't you?
Actually, I do.
Do you really?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. Well, sometimes he's not all that great about trying new things. For example, last week, we had the most amazing thing come in our Misfits Market box. We had a couple of these. They're called Delicata Squash. I had no idea what they were. Did you?
No, I did not.
So we looked them up and found out what you do with these things. You cut them in half, you scoop out the seeds, you dump brown sugar and cinnamon on them, you put them in the oven and you bake them, and oh my goodness, do they come out, whoo, tiny little bits of delectability, yes?
They were delicious.
They were. And did you like the brown sugar?
I did indeed.
Did you? How interesting, because we didn't actually have brown sugar. We had Cirkin Gold, a fake brown sugar for people who are concerned about their carbohydrates. You don't like fake sugar, do you?
Well, I didn't think I liked fake sugar until I tried that.
But you tried it. So
I
what did
did.
you find out about new things?
I found out new things can be very tasty.
They can indeed. And as a matter of fact, this last week, we got a whole bunch of grapes because we were having some family people who have been not quarantined, but who have been very careful and been wearing masks over to our house. And we had grapes. Now, I know that this doesn't look terribly strange, but those maybe don't look like grapes. What do they look like to you, George?
They look almost like miniature eggplants.
They do, don't they? But everybody was a little afraid to try them. But what did we do?
We tried them.
Oh, we did.
And they taste just like grapes to me.
Those are excellent, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
So really, we shouldn't be afraid to try new things.
Absolutely not.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we look what has just come out of the oven? Do you know what these are?
I have no idea.
These are fennel strips. Roasted fennel strips. You ready to try one?
I'm ready to try one.
Alrighty. Well, here, you want a crispy one?
I was thinking to try this one right
Okay,
here.
I'm going to have this crispy one. Here we go. Oh, man.
That's good.
I think we should have these for lunch next week.
Definitely.
Well, we didn't know. This is our first time ever having fennel. And again, I didn't know how to cook it. Did you know how to cook it?
No, I did not.
So we went ahead, sliced it, slathered some olive oil on it, put a little bit of spice on it, and put it in the oven for 25 minutes like Google suggested. And here you go, a wonderful treat and a snack for next week. Oh, hey, wait a minute, George. What's this?
You're going to have to tell me.
I think this is celery root.
Celery root?
I think this is because up here would be the bit where the celery grows. You can kind of see the little celery stalks here. And this is the root. And this came in our Misfits Market box today. And I think we get to peel this and cook it. So maybe it'll turn out as well as the fennel.
I hope so.
Me too, because boy, it looks ugly, doesn't it?
That does.
So did the fennel before we cooked it. So, you know, there's a lesson here, I think. And of course there's a lesson. It's a time for all ages. What's the lesson today?
I think the lesson today is do not be afraid to try new things because you could surprise yourself and really enjoy them.
Now, we will say, don't try new things if you're allergic to them.
Yes.
That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, trying new things, you can find out new things, find out things that you like. And if nothing else, at least you can say you tried it. So until next week, we're going to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thanks so much for being with us.